timer went off a little bit earlier than I was expecting, so we just have a few more seconds, maybe a minute to get ready. All right, I think we're ready here. We got a little bit more of an ability to shiny hunt today. Ganon didn't show up today, so no laptop work being done. We are ready to shiny hunt, grind out some more encounters. Got myself a nice Dr. Pepper. Should be the makings for a pretty great stream with that alone. I'm hoping we both get it soon, personally. That would be sweet. Got a little bit of some coconut cream and some raspberry, as usual. Fancy sodas for the win. I will pay $4.50 for that. Over the $7+ for a mixed drink any day. Need to get some Dr. Snapper in here. I bet they would approve of this beverage choice. And I am sure, as per usual, we will have some trolls popping in. I feel like we've just gotten big enough that that's a staple. You're a Dr. Pepper and coffee guy. They call it El Doctoro. Oh, like together. I kind of want it. All San, welcome back. Welcome back. You're still at it as well. I also hope that you get it soon. I think I will have to take a moment to go and put my child back down to bed. I think he yeeted his blanket over the crib and is now getting upset about it being there. We'll be back after these short messages from today's sponsor. Absolutely. Okay, be right back. One of these days, the chair's gonna get it. One of these days. Welcome, Star Killer. Hey, Marcus. I want you to do something. First and foremost, you are on the YouTube short, yeah? Okay. Set a like goal for 25 and try to pin it. Doesn't give you the option to pin, huh? Bizarre. Maybe it just doesn't give that option. Interesting. Like, you have privileges to, like, change the chat style. You know what? That actually could do it. That actually could make the difference right there. Okay. I think I have something that I can use to test. Switch account. Settings. Channel. Permissions. No, that's not what I want. Channel. Advanced settings. No. Community moderation. There we go. User management. Brass coin. There we go. Save. Switch account. You always find money in your couch? Not much, just a few quarters at a time. Hey, it's better than nothing, I suppose, isn't it? Then again, it also means that you might have lost it to begin with, so... Oh, what? No, I don't want to watch my own stream. That would be lame. No, it does not give moderators the ability to do that. But I can change chat. That is so dumb. But, you know, whatever. So, at the top of a chat, typically... Oh. Typically you'll find, like, it says live chat, and sometimes it can say top chat. Live chat does all messages, and it deletes some spam. So you can change, like, whether the stream is running top chat for everyone or live chat for everyone, I think is what that means. Crap, my son's still not asleep. Neither one of them. A by Swayze, welcome to the stream. But this should change it by default for every user, not just you as the viewer. If what YouTube tells me about it is correct. Like, you can set the type for the stream for everybody. My video was the only one to show how to turn off the glitch. By Swayze, you watching other people's how-to videos? The betrayal. To be fair, Papa Jefe also showed how to turn off the glitch. Mine didn't show up until you messaged me? Okay. Okay, so you were in another video first, and then you came to my video. Hey, Shauna. Thanks for popping on, saying hi. Good to see you again. Oh yeah, he's got so many videos. I really like him, watching him and I'm a Blissey. I think they're great. Posture check. What is this? I feel like the teacher's coming around school with the ruler. That's a random message. Got to use each one at least once. Fair point. Yeah, I actually haven't checked it recently. Last I knew, it hit 1,000. I think it was like at 1,500 last time I checked it. Yeah, it's done better than expected, honestly. I think it is responsible for eight of our channel subscribers in the last week. Wish you could glitch in a shiny Charmander. Yes. You wish there was a glitch like that in Emerald? Theoretically, it still should work in Emerald. Because Emerald still uses the mail system. You just went to the horizontal stream and you can add banned words. Like it'll let you change the banned word list. Yeah. Still on your phone though? Hmm. Very interesting. Wouldn't you need to trade those mons over, or do Pokemon learn knockoff and recycle? I'm pretty sure Pokemon would know knockoff and recycle in Emerald. RNG manipulation is awesome, and I would only do so with Emerald myself. I couldn't imagine trying to figure out what seed you're on every single time that you get on, and then what frame you're at in that seed. Hey, see you later, Shauna. Wouldn't you need to trade those Oh, yeah. Already read that one. Got a little tripped up there for a second. You've never been in horizontal? Well, my computer used to not let me do multiple streams, so now we can. Oh my gosh, I just figured out how on the scrolly bar I can tell which chat is which. There's a YouTube short icon and then there's a YouTube icon. That's nice. The horizontal notifies first. That makes sense. That's because it doesn't have to start the broadcast. The broadcast is already scheduled with the horizontal one, so it just goes for it. Cristiano Ronaldo. Hello. The heck? What happened to your Marcus or your sludge bomb name? This must be on your TV. Either that or I am severely tripping. That Cristiano Ronaldo was you, right, Marcus? It's been a long time. Okay. Recommend a cool but unique Pokemon to use on your final push. Final push for what? Where are we? And what is the push? Hmm. The last 3 badges and Elite Four, you want to use something you wouldn't think about. Porygon. And Kingler. Whew. No AC at work. That sounds terrible. How do you get exactly 9999 coins? I usually try to buy up to like 9,949 or 50, 9,950, and then I gamble one and hope I lose, and then buy the other set of 50. And if for some reason I'm shy a few, I just try to throw away as many coins as I can until I get the number I'm looking for. I plan to lose at the slots when I go there, so that's how I do it. I overbuy, get rid of some, and then buy to make it even. It was super hot at work today and you missed the winter already? I don't. It snowed today. Finally. Still no shiny? I mean, insanity is the definition of shiny hunting, I feel like. Doing the same thing over and over and over again and hoping for a different result. Snorlax has some great coverage move-wise. Absolutely it does. So what's the target number for my resets? I'm thinking about 12K. I'm thinking 12K is where I find mine. Or are you talking, by Swayze, the number of coins that you should get to? Because if that's the case, it's 9,949. Lermos, welcome. Shiny hunting a Hoppip in Leaf Green. Please bless me. You have been blessed. Target number for Porygon? I think Porygon takes max coins, doesn't it? 9999? Or are you trying to get a shiny one or something? No, because you're shiny hunting a starter in your other playthrough. Yeah, you need maxed out coins for Porygon. How you doing, Blurmos? And how many encounters you at? You have no idea, you're only running and running. So you're doing wild encounters for it. Well then, I think if you were to count encounters for a shiny, the correct method would be to count every Pokemon you run into, because they all could theoretically be shiny. Sometimes it's best not to count, or you might start losing hope. This is also true. Why would you need exactly 9,999 coins? Because that's the exact amount Porygon costs. And you also need 200,000 Poké Dollars to get the required amount of coins. You think you've been hunting for about 6 hours or more? Dang. I feel that. We've been basically 12 hours here. Just got Porygon. Nice. I've only played it for a minute. Yeah. For some reason, my game keeps resetting, and I can never get past the second minute. I might want to get it checked out. I know it's in the Switch 2 as well, so like there's definitely got to be something going on with like either my controller or my Switch or something. You're over 40 hours into your shiny Charmander hunt. That you are. In getting closer and closer every day. The encounters are great. You're making 5 encounters per minute in grass using a Starmie with Illuminate. What does Illuminate do? This grass only appear Hoppip, so gonna appear every time. Oh, that's nice. Illuminate increases the rate to find wild Pokemon. Okay. The camera in my kids' room just randomly disconnected. Avery, you're learning how to drive a car soon. Nice. That'll be fun. Okay. Evidently, I need to go check on a toddler and make sure that he's not up to no good. guess my timing on that one got off. You got pulled over for suspicious driving because apparently following the speed limit exactly is suspicious driving. That's actually funny. Ooh, get to do a nice little stretch, huh? You get the GPS error with Pokemon Go, iAnyGo software. That's unfortunate. If you follow the speed limit, you're not a real person. Keep it a bug. No idea, Avery. Haven't the foggiest. I personally don't know of any Pokemon Go duping software that, or not duping, spoofing software that works on iOS 26. So you got pulled over for suspicious driving because your mom's in the car. You're driving slow and hitting the speed limit. What did your mom have to say about the experience to the officer? Because I can't imagine, you know, adult to adult, that was going super smoothly as far as, you gotta be kidding me. No, you pulled him over because you thought he was a child. More likely than not. Like, that's wild. If I had to guess, seems like he pulled you over because you looked too young and didn't realize your mom was your mom. I have not, Avery. iPhones are too expensive for me to do any sort of tinkering with that way. Not worth it if it goes awry. You've seen people get pulled over for going the speed limit? Yeah. Out here, suspicious driving isn't a thing. If there is not a law currently being broken, there is no traffic stop. Do I still play Pogo? Not really. Sometimes, but not really. I haven't really got on Pogo since Niantic sold it. And that's not because, like, I don't like what the other company's doing with it or anything like that. Like, I'm not boycotting it or anything. I just haven't had the time or the jelly beans to devote to Pokemon Go, and there hasn't really been anything super stellar that I've been looking forward to. Like, I kind of hit level 40 and got my shiny Mew out of the situation, and was like, alright, I'm good. Whatever. Like, if they would do more shiny mythical events, I'm pretty sure I'd be all over that. She was talking to you after, though, and she told you that she thought it was stupid that he pulled you over. Yeah, that's dumb. I almost bet he was trying to catch you driving by yourself without a license, or, you know, some states have a rule where you have to have 6 months of after your driver's license before you can have friends of the same age in the car with you, or, you know, what have you. I bet he was trying to get you for that crap. You're going to the in-person event this summer for Pogo? Nice. I don't even know where that is this year. Oh, that's pretty dope. And go for it. I'm still taking questions. Welcome to the Brass Coin Sludge Bomb Trainer Q&A. Probably because you don't have your actual license yet. So he's probably checking to make sure you had a licensed driver with you like you're required. Good chance. However, that's still a secondary offense, is what they would call it. So, like, you can't get pulled over because they suspect that might be the case. You have to actively be doing something wrong for them to pull you over. They can't just pull you over willy-nilly and then find something, because that is, as Ruben said, entrapment. Generally speaking, Facebook Marketplace is a pretty good place to get those kinds of things, Avery. Not always, but I've gotten a few good things from there. You can hold it in your hand, test it, look at it, inspect it before you buy it, which is sometimes better than eBay. Because retro game stores charge an arm and a leg? Yes, they do. And most people on Facebook Marketplace will as well. I think we're out of the age where people don't really know what they have regarding video games. It seems like everybody these days is aware, especially if it has Pokemon on it. There was also a police checkpoint the other day that you're kind of glad you didn't drive that day, because you would have been so nervous they probably would have thought you was on something. How much is a CIB Sapphire worth? Oh, dude, you got me. By Swayze. Care to chime in? You're better with Emerald, but... if it's an original box, I would dare say minimum $250. On up to $500. Unless it's like factory sealed, then you're probably looking at like $3,000. Emerald at your local GameStop is like, your game shop is $900 to $1,200. Yeah. Emerald's expensive. Baba Ooey, welcome. How you doing? Love the PFP. I don't know what it is, but it looks really cool. $35, Avery. $35, I believe. More specifically, it was $34.95. is what I think it retailed for. Cashier, what's up? Regular method hunts? Define regular method hunts. Because I'm pretty sure this is as regular of a method as it gets. So many, Avery, so many. If we're going back to 2005, you got Circuit City up in there. You got freaking Fred Meyer or Kroger. Radio Shack. No. Yeah, Radio Shack had a few games here and there. Walmart, Sam's Club, Toys R Us, Kmart, Target. So many. EB Games. Well, not regular, but like sandwiches and outbreaks. You mean easy ones? No, we're in the hard era right now. None of that less than one in 1,000 odds encounters. Here's a shiny in less than 562 encounters. No, thank you. We're in it for the long haul on this hunt. Been there, done that with some of the Scarlet Violet hunting. We're here to show that we can go the distance. This is our Hercules challenge, our Hercules moment on the channel. Because by the time this is done, we will be at 500 subscribers. We will be able to offer memberships here on the channel and have those sick custom emotes. It's going to be great. And an exhausting era, yes. Have a good night, Avery. There was a lot of long nights doing SV hunts. Yeah, there were. Let's just say this, Cashier. I am more likely to be able to do 2 full shiny hunts, like shiny only badge quests in Scarlet and Violet by the time it takes me to get 1 shiny in this game. Like, I think it took me about a month to burn through a shiny only run of Scarlet and a shiny only run of Violet in that same month, like 2 weeks apiece, thereabouts. Maybe it took 6 weeks max. I am likely to still be doing this hunt in 6 weeks, like this specific Bulbasaur. And we're talking like full badge quests, like all 18 badges yielded a shiny Pokemon. So we're 36 shinies, plus some random shiny hunting here and there just for the lulz. Not to mention the random shinies we found that we weren't intentionally hunting for along the way. Like, this is a hunt worthy of reactions. These are the ones that you get those really genuine, pure reactions of like, oh my gosh, or of relief, a sigh of relief for finding it. Because Scarlet and Violet, you go into it fully expecting and demanding almost there be a shiny. It's not a surprise when you get it. It's an expectation that you will get it. But yes, I am hoping that this badge quest takes us to 500 subscribers. You ran away from so many shinies. Yeah, it's just not worth the effort to catch them after a certain point. D Pika just joined. It's been a long time since you've seen a Pokemon live stream. Well, you're in the right place. Welcome to the Pokemon live stream. We're torturing ourselves with a very slow and grueling process of shiny hunting Bulbasaur in Gen 3. It's fantastic. We're here for the challenge. We're here to go the distance and show that we got the patience to do it. One badge at a time. What are we hunting for tonight? Bulbasaur. Shiny. Unless we have chat saying otherwise, I can be swayed to do a random Charmander or Squirtle check. But for the most part, we're going for shiny Bulbasaur. Makes the run a little bit easier, knowing that you have a sleep inducer on your team from the get-go. Not to mention, it will take out the first two gyms, no problem. Mark Guiney, how are you tonight? We try to stream every Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Saturday and Sunday when nap time allows. New subscriber here. Well, thank you so much. Welcome to the channel. May it be everything that you hope it will be. And may it be all of the shinies that I hope to find. Be delightful for all involved. Trying to get those custom channel emotes able to be uploaded as soon as possible. We got some good ones. D Pika, what is your favorite Pokemon? Hey, you guys. I don't know if Marcus is old enough to get that reference. Ruben is, though. Your first starter, Squirtle? You know what? Respect. Oh my gosh, Marcus knows that answer? I'm shocked. Genuinely. In honor of your favorite Pokemon, we'll do a Squirtle check. You love that movie? Nice. That's where your mind went to as well? There's just some things, like, because I watched so much random TV and movies and stuff growing up, like, you read the line, and it's just like, yep, that movie quote's there. Another one that constantly pops up into my head is, like, I believe it's Iron Man. I know that. I forget which one, whether it's from Iron Man 3 or actual Avengers. I'm pretty sure it's like Iron Man 3, but when Coulson is trying to talk to Tony Stark, and he's just like, "Nope, sir, it's urgent. So leave the message urgently." Like, that one comes up way more than you would think it would. Why is my name Sludge Bomb? That's a great question. I like poison types. That's the reason why Gengar is on my hat and ears. I like poison. Gengar is my favorite poison type, followed by Scolipede, followed by Toxapex. But my true favorite Pokemon's Swampert. My name's Sludge Bomb because I wanted something poison themed. And that's just a great move. And it shortens really well to Sludge. Like, it worked. I dig it. Iron Man 3. That makes sense. So my phone knows I'm my phone is listening to us. It knows we were talking about Starlink last night, and I don't know whether I'm impressed or creeped out. It's like, for how many times we said Starlink last night, I'm not surprised. Gengar was always your favorite as well, Mark? Nice. I love a good Gengar. They did him so dirty, though. Not only screwing up his shiny, but taking away Levitate was gutting. Oh my gosh. Thank you. All 4 buttons. Like, not to say that Gengar has a bad shiny, but it used to be so much better. You notice things you talk about start to pop up on your phone without you ever searching for it, Starkiller? Yes. They're listening, Wazowski. Always listening. Both your wife and you have Gengar pillows? I am jealous of the Gengar pillow. I want the huge Gengar beanbag at some point. But I'm going to have to let my wife cool down a little bit before I get any craziness going on with plushies or otherwise. Back in last May, I pre-ordered the Umbreon and Espeon life-size plushies. They arrived yesterday and today, respectively. And when I tell you, the box that I found at my doorstep, I saw it, I'm like, oh, cool, they put both plushies in one box to save space and shipping. It was one box per plushie. And they're huge. And so not only were they supposed to come out in like November and arrive at that point, I had to explain to my wife why I just dropped an unseemly amount of money on these plushies. And be like, yeah, I ordered these back in May and they just got here. So I had a whole YouTube studio room for that in May when I ordered these. We don't have that anymore because we gave that to my youngest son for a bedroom. So now I have this big A box in my closet, and it is like 2.5 feet tall by 2 feet wide by 3.5, 4 feet long. It is huge. And I don't have anywhere to take the plushies out and put them right now, so I'm probably going to have to go get a storage unit to start offloading some things that we don't use as much until we get our house. It's pretty crazy. They should have made Gengar shiny white, absolutely. Another quote you say pretty frequently is, life is like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're going to get. Forrest Gump. Classic. How much to buy my Umbreon? Marcus, take a guess. Take a guess. Oop. Let's grab a Pokemon first. I would sell it for 600. After shipping, I'd probably only get like a $70 increase though, but yeah, it was like $430 a piece. Yeah, it was absurd. But like, I have kind of a working theory here going for like what I want my YouTube backdrop to look like when I get my office back. I want to kind of split the backdrop down the middle. Have Espeon on one side with kind of whitish purple lighting, and have Umbreon on the other side with kind of goldish blue lighting. And kind of have the plushies there in the background and kind of make it have like a Johto vibe. You know, like Ecruteak City. You got a cityscape that kind of has like maybe a mural of the burned tower and the tin tower before it, or, you know, the tin tower and the burned tower before it burned down going on. But like as a shadow, kind of not bright, vibrant colors, but matte, shadowy colors. You think your mom would question you and be disappointed if you bought it off me? My wife was starting to get disappointed last night when I told her, like, hey, so I did this like last May. So here's this giant freaking plushie I don't know what to do with. No discussion of the cost or anything like that. But I'm like, I don't feel guilty about it. And she's like, oh, why is that? And I was like, because I sold off like $3,000 worth of my, you know, Nintendo Switch games and Switches and a bunch of stuff like that to be able to make some down payments on our property that we bought. So like, this is me just leveling at that, you know, because she was like, "Aren't you gonna feel like super upset that you sold your Xbox and a bunch of your Switch games and stuff to do this? Like, I don't want you to resent that." I'm like, "No, I only need it to work for a time." And then that time passed. So this is my non-resentment coming through. This is the universe is whole. Where it's the scale's balanced. They should have made Pokemon Lightning Yellow or Stone Gray with Eevee. I think I can get behind that. That would be cool. They should have did Ocean Blue instead of Leaf Green, in my opinion. Red and blue was always the better contrast. Ain't trying to be out here having Christmas or something. You love the idea for my new room? Thanks, Marcus. It's either that or it's all going to be like a purple and pink lighting collage that has a bunch of poison Pokemon chilling on it. With shelves for plushies. I want lots of shelving. Your cousin likes getting in the way. What happened to all the plushies? They are in storage totes out on my balcony underneath a wooden shelf I built to hide them. Because I can't put storage out there on my balcony without getting fined like 25 bucks a month for having stuff out there. So I put some patio furniture out there that I built. That's a giant wood crate looking thing that I have 8 totes of various video game paraphernalia and Pokemon paraphernalia shoved in. And they're in storage totes so they don't get wet and all that. So it's fine. Edward Snowden said they're always spying on us, and now we can see it in real time. Yep. I do not know who that is exactly, but I don't disagree. The name sounds really familiar, though. I'm guessing that he was a chief CIA officer at one point. Yeah, I'm waiting to bring those plushies back out. I think it would be delightful to have my starters back on the wall again. There's a movie about him I should watch. Okay. Bye, Swayze going to bed already. You have a great night. Adjusting to a day schedule when working overnights is never a fun time, but we'll catch you later. You're off to bed as well, Mark. Thanks for the luck. Have a wonderful night. Get some good sleep and attack the day tomorrow. Have I ever fainted a shiny? Because you have, but not your fault. That Rayquaza confused itself. I don't think I've ever fainted a shiny. But I have failed a few of them. You have a maths exam in the morning? What kind of math are we talking about, D. Pika? How mathy is this math? It's either 31 inches or 34 inches. All I need is prayers hard. We're talking like calculus 2. Actually, realistically, calculus isn't hard. The 31 is 400, and then you add sales tax to that, and then shipping. Although I think Pokemon Center shipped it to me for free. But like, I had to pay a 6% sales tax, so that was like an extra $24. Out of curiosity, Marcus, are you looking at that on Pokemon Center's website? And if so, are they still in stock? Or are they completely out of stock? They in stock? I'm actually shocked about that. I sold my Gardevoir plush for a extreme amount of money. I think I made like 20 bucks on that thing after paying YouTube seller fees and shipping for it. It was disgusting. You was thinking about getting one, but you don't have the money, plus you're saving to buy some fireworks. Okay. Did you ever get your Pokemon Legos? Pokemon Center having stock longer than 5 minutes is shocking. Yeah, I mean it's not Pokemon cards. Of course they have them. Actually, that's a great question. Okay, there's a Pokemon TCG Pikachu card display plush. And that's actually pretty cool. Apparently there were some charges that never hit your account, so you had nowhere close to enough. Aww. Dang. Your brother deleted your save, so you're deleting his hair? That is fair retaliation. Oh my gosh, they have a Mew one? What? I love how I typed in Pokemon trading card game and it's giving me everything to look at except for cards. It's like card sleeves, playmats, deck boxes. How about booster packs? Literally everything is sold out, as always. Too bad you can't search by, like, what's in stock. That would actually be lovely. Shoot, they're even out of Battle Academy. That's crazy. Anyways. You've seen me kill a shiny before? What shiny did I kill, Star Killer? Because, like, I don't doubt this information. I just don't remember it. I want to say it was probably in my SV shiny badge quest. Oh, I know why I didn't remember it, Star Killer. I think it's because I saved beforehand, and so I didn't fail the shiny. I was able to reset and get it. Welsh Cakes, you've been hunting a Torchic all day with no luck. Hope this doesn't apply to me. I mean, I've been going at it for a while now. You know, we're at almost 13 hours. Chew Eats, welcome. I almost understand what that says. I feel like there's a problem in there. Let's see if I can figure it out. You're at 1798 encounters. What the heck? Control V. Why isn't it letting me copy that? What the deuce? There we go. You've tried 1,798 times and still nothing. I feel the pain. Yours worked faster than mine. How many encounters are you at, Welsh Cakes? You keeping track, or you just there for the amount of time and vibes? Marcus, have a great night. D Pika, nice meeting you. Hope to see you again sometime soon. Should be able to stream again tomorrow night at 8 p.m. Mountain Time to about 10:30 p.m. Mountain Time. So basically same time as tonight. Pokemon does have stocks, I think. They might actually just be listed under Nintendo proper, but I actually made quite a bit of money with day trading Nintendo stocks. It was great. You started at 2:34 in the morning, Slept for a bit. 1798 resets with no shiny squirrel yet. That makes sense. With 1 in every 8,192 encounters, we could be at this quite a long time. Like, I'm over here getting ready to prepare my Dragon Ball Z meme because I think mine's going to take 12,000 encounters. And honestly, I'm excited for getting to, like, wild hunt some of these. Just runaway method. I'm not super worried about keeping my level cap so that it's not surpassing their strongest Pokemon. I'm going to try to do that, but I really don't care that much. I think, strictly speaking, just doing a shiny only badge quest is sufficiently difficult. Like, I really do wish that I could grind this at work, but I got stuff to do there. When I return tomorrow, I have to get some documents over to a vendor for integration into our core banking services. Have a meeting or two about how we want to proceed with the department. Get somebody set up for... Get a new team member set up, because I failed to do so Monday, because I'm a slacker. If it's not shiny by 2048, you're gonna just take it for the IVs? Understandable. Gosh. I am struggling with the 4-button press today. Oh. Ruben, after this stream is over, we will have surpassed 4,000 watch hours on the channel. And we will have done it 3 months early. March, April, May. Yeah. 3 months early. And so it's just at that point that I have to keep an ongoing rolling nature of it. Just got to replace the hours as I lose them to maintain. It is a great start to the year. Thanks, Ruben. I really think that we can get it happening by the end of this year for sure. Shoot, we might even make partner by the end of this year. If things continue to go in an exponential fashion instead of waves and lulls, I think we'll do all right. Kings fan, welcome to the chat. How you doing tonight? Goes past 8192. Oh, Smoker, I am definitely counting on going past 8,192 encounters. Like, that's just a warm-up, I think. Dr. Snapper, welcome. We were just talking about you. We have the Dr. Pepper. We'll get 500 subs by the end of the year. Oh, for sure. I'm hoping for 500 by like the end of the summer. I'm hoping for 1,000 by the end of the year. That way it'll actually be YouTube partner instead of just, hey, we think you're doing great. You can have memberships on your channel now if people are into that sort of thing. But at 1,000 subscribers, YouTube will actually give me a cut of their ad revenue because they're going to show ads on my streams and videos anyways. Might as well be monetized and get a cut of it. Again? Yeah. Heck yeah, we're talking about Dr. Snepper. By Swayze was in the chat. He went to bed though, but and Ruben was even talking about you. Have to get ready for work now. Have a great shift at work, Dr. Snepper. Got to upgrade that multitasking stat. Heck yeah. And then after that, it's a decision to make on what I do with the main channel and how I handle that going forward. I think I want to keep this channel like the most family friendly and the most up to snuff as far as things with Nintendo and, you know, all that. and keep the main channel with like, okay, this is how you hack out the wazoo. This is how, you know, you spoof in Pogo. This is how you do XYZ, and just kind of have two channels. One that's PC and one that's unhinged. Just have my son do it for me at this point. Honestly, he probably could shiny hunt. I mean, it wouldn't be hard for me to do the second switch to hunt with. The only thing that I'm worried about with it is I'm streaming in horizontal, and so I don't know where I would put it. Like, I don't have enough room on the screen for two screens on a horizontal, and everything I have going on in the chat for stats and whatnot. Pogo in 2026? I have no idea what's going on with Pogo in 2026. I hopped on the other day and I had a bunch of incubators, so I put a bunch of eggs in them, and hopefully that's going well. Welcome, Wiss. Yeah, I don't know. It just doesn't seem like Pogo had like any tantalizing research I wanted to do. All right, we got a Lil Leap. A Munchlax. Togedemaru. Another Togedemaru. A Riolu. A Ducklet. Well, that was lame. You would teach your wife to shiny hunt, but she would get impatient after 5 resets and quit. You just found a note in Pokopia saying that the humans might have evacuated the space temporarily. Yeah. Yeah. It's pretty crazy. They're just like, yeah, we're just going to go to space, you know? Because somehow the world's uninhabitable, but space seems pretty all right. Oh, yeah, that is a dark green Bulbasaur. We will definitely notice that. I'll be right back. Is my mic not working? Sure enough, it wasn't. Welcome. Well, you didn't hear me slaughter Zora's name, so that's nice. Sorry, I was saying I had to leave briefly because I left a candle burning in my utility room because it smelled in there, and I started smelling smoke, so I had to go and fix it. On the bright side, my sprinkler system was just tested by the fire department today, so no worries there. It's working great. Welcome, Courtney. Thanks for letting me know about the mic. SN, I have done Pokemon Unite content in the past and am not opposed to doing so in the future. I've noticed that it hasn't gotten like the most views as I've been streaming it, but I did stream it for their anniversary. Got myself a nice Latios combo, so you know, it's something I enjoy when I do it. So it's possible. And then I'm gonna try this again because I don't know where the name breaks to pronounce it correctly, but Zora Karapetian. Probably not even close to the correct pronunciation of that, but we try. I feel like I got raided there for a second. Not Zora. Moving on over to my Brass Coin channel instead of the Sludge Bomb Trainer one. That's awesome. It's actually really funny. Yeah, I think my biggest problem with Pokemon Go right now, Smoker, and whoever else was asking about Pokemon Go just recently, there's always an event of some kind going on, and it's kind of annoying. Like, 30th anniversary just ended. Now there's Go Past March. Pokemon Pokopia themed timed research. It's like Challenge 2, Challenge 1. It's like, I just, there's too much going on. I just want to collect my legendaries and go. Got Pressure Rising, Precious Paths, Tales of Transformation for Keldeo. Masterwork Research, Wish Granted. That one's a Jirachi one. Might and Mastery, I think that one's Cub Fu. Full Steam Ahead, I got Volcanion. Dual Destiny, I think was Hoopa. I got Striking Shadow for Marshadow. And then just a bunch of random stuff that I don't really care about. Dazzling Aria for Meloetta. From A to Zygarde still, and Welcome Party. Maybe I should spend some time grinding through those, but I'll probably wait until summer. My kid is going to want to spend an obscene amount of time at the park this summer. I can guarantee you that. Which means that he will be very tired when he gets home, and I can put him to bed and have a great night streaming. And that should probably be my go-to plan, you know, on a Monday night, on a Friday night, on a Saturday night, just, okay, dude, we're at the park until it's bedtime. Like, run it out, run it out. We're going to bed early. During the Go Tour event, using an incense had a high chance of spawning a legendary. Their flee rate was crazy high, though. Understandable. Unless they shine. Why is Clefairy my Pokemon right now? My partner? That makes 0 sense. There you go. Have a puffin. Oh, do I need to take more snapshots of my buddy? Yeah, I gotta take 5. Lame. That was a stupid quest. Oh, we're done sparse. I have done Pokemon Go live streams before. That was fast. That one took a long time to load the encounter. That was crazy. Oh, hey, I caught a Ditto. Heck yeah. I think I actually needed a Ditto. Oh. Interesting. Is everything a Ditto? Everything's a Ditto. I'm 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 not upset though. Everything is Ditto. Everything is Ditto. Except for my Meryl. Kind of can't believe they made Ditto as popular as they did. Right? Like, I'm not even mad that Ditto's the protagonist in this new game. Like, I think that's actually ingenious. Okay, only the Kanto starters are Ditto, it seems. And Drillbur. Yeah, at first you thought it was stupid, but it works perfectly. Agreed. It makes it make sense on how it can learn like every move you need it to learn to progress through the game. So it was well done. Well done. Have a great night, Ruben, and a great day at work tomorrow. Gosh dang. All right. I do believe I'm going to do these last 3 encounters and then sign off for the night. Ended a nice crisp 1700. Get the wife some dinner cooking. What do you know? I caught a Zorua. And with that, we end the night once again with no shiny, but that's okay. We have 13 hours, 26 minutes on the time clock, and 1,700 encounters. But tomorrow is Wednesday. I will be once again streaming tomorrow. And hoping for a great time. Maybe tomorrow we'll find it. But I have a sneaking suspicion it's going to be 12,000 encounters. So we'll catch you guys next time.